go for a little walk this morning. Got Simba coming round today, haven't we? Hey, stop pulling. What are you doing? We have days like this. Some days he walks really well, and other days you just got to pull. Stop it. I've got my daughter's dog coming round today. She's on holiday for a week with the kids. So I will have his pleasure. He's a good dog though, he doesn't bother. Pagan, come on. Just gets a bit needy at times. No doubt you'll see him on a few videos. So like I say, me night out in my new tent. Didn't go quite according to plan because of the noise factor. Like I say, you know, I'm not complaining about it. It happens. You know, people are entitled to have a bit of fun, let their hair down. It's just the location of the pub. Everything sounds like you're actually stood there in it. And then you got the motorbikes going up and down the road. You know, this a little two-stroke putt-putt, which sound a lot louder. Come on. So, you know, with that going on, I sort of stayed up till about 12:30, 1 o'clock. And it showed no signs of easing up. You know, there's still kids running around. So, I'm not going to take earplugs. But to be honest, I don't like wearing earplugs because I can't hear if anything goes on. But it was what it was. I mean, certainly I was warm enough in the tent, comfortable enough. I think next thing on the list, gonna get is one of those nightcat cots. Because she can be a lot lower, although you got the legs on them to extend. Well, like the X-Bed. Yeah, the X-Bed's good, but they are quite cumbersome to try and carry around. And also, the one height, and you do tend to find that where the poles go through at the bottom of them, when you open it up, they're either too tight to get in the first place, or when you get them in, they become a bit loose and fall out. I'm not in a rush to get one of them because they're quite expensive, night cots. but I do like full cot setup where it's got the tent on top, which you can use either by itself without the cot or with the cot. And that's got a bug inner out to fly. So it's probably worth getting the whole setup. I don't know if Pagan will fit into that, I'm not sure. Can get a slightly wider one. I might have a look at that, I'm not sure yet. Go on. Turn this squirrel. We're on squirrel watch again. It's a bird, go on. But no, the new tent I'm really happy with. Yeah, it wasn't quite the test night I wanted. I mean, Pagan has settled down on it, and it's fine. You know, even with all that noise, I think he'd just give up eventually. Come here, let's get some of them bits off you. Come here, Pagan, come here. Come here, you're covering them bloody grass seeds again. Come here. Easy, come on. As I am walking, but let's get the worst off. There you go. Come on. But I mean, space-wise, there's certainly plenty of room in it. Pagan, come here. What's wrong with you today? He's in one of those moods. Stop it! He's either pulling like hell, or he's digging his feet in to stop. He has days like this. Most days, he's absolutely fine. But then some days, can be a little bit of a nightmare for it. Come on. Come here. But yeah, there's plenty of room in it. I mean, you get 4 people in, you know, without kit. I'd say certainly probably 2 person in the kit. No. And definitely 2 people in all that kit. You could fit into it. You know, as mentioned on the review video, it's probably a bit big to actually take hiking with you. You know, if you're doing a wild camp or a stealth camp, certainly not. Well, it certainly wouldn't work for that. With the sort of camping I do, where I've only got walk short distance from my son's van or whatever, you know, just down to the woods. That's certainly feasible for it. But yeah, I was impressed with the tent. I liked it. I liked the fact it was nice and dark inside, which, you know, is an advantage. Especially if you want to go out camping and just rest. You know, you want to catch up on some sleep and recover. You know, that is what you want. It seemed, you know, nice and dark in there to do that. So my plans for this week, not a lot really. I will get out when I can. Like I say, I've got Simba, so I'll see what it's like walking. But obviously if he pulls, come on, Pagan. Come here. You know, I'm going to have problems with 2 dogs. Come on. So I haven't got anything major planned coming up now. I do want to try and get another, hopefully a couple of camps in somewhere. Maybe with my friends. Because it's only going to be really, we're in August now. So August, September. Yeah, we've probably got about 3 months or just under until the clocks change, go back. I've mentioned before in my other videos, for me that's the signal to sort of not go into hibernation mode, but key everything down, get yourself ready for shorter walks during the day, longer nights, colder nights. And it's when I really go into saving mode more than anything. You know, I just get, I'm all right. For money, you know, I'm not skinned. You know, I do have to watch for money. But, you know, during that time is a time when, you know, I get things paid off and catch up on myself. Because I can focus a little bit more through the winter on my weight training as well. But yeah, if we get another couple of camps in, at least before then, that'd be ideal. Might even look at seeing if we get up Buxton or up the Roaches for a camp. Used to be a great little campsite just up the Roaches. It was it's in a smallish field, farm round. It was only like £1.50 a night. You know, if you want to go to the toilet, you got to walk best part of a quarter of a mile or so to get to his farmhouse, where he had that side toilet could use. But it's a lovely place. I know it's shut down with the COVID. I'm not sure whether or not he did open it back up. Son said we'll go and have a quick look and see. Last that was always a nice campsite. It was right at the base of the Roaches themselves, the Winking Man. like just down the road from it. Upper Hume it's called. Overlooked a reservoir in the distance. But yeah, it's nice. Had small little tree line run up the side. There's loads of owls in it. You can hear them calling to each other at night time. Like I say, it's just somewhere different to go. I know that you're not allowed campfires or anything, which is fair enough. Come on then. What's up? You know, I soon get to friends camping. See if my ex-wife will give me a lift. Or if my son's free. I do like camping there. You know, even if my son can't camp, which he does quite a lot of the time when I go there, but if you can't go, you know, at least if I can get there for a couple of nights, take Pagan dogs with me. Get my daughter, ex-wife to feed the cat. Hello. I won't feel so bad about it because I've been Simba for a week. But I'll probably do it when the kids go back to school, them camps. Because the kids' school's only really about half a mile away from me, so it's easier for her. But she takes the kids to school to then come around and just feed the cat for me. All right. Come here. There's a duck on top of there. I can see. That's what he saw. Go back up this way today. So I've got no sort of theme for today's walk, you know, things to talk about. There's a squirrel. Yes, I saw it. Pagan, come here, darling. Come here. Come here. So I'm sorry if I'm rambling on a bit. So sometimes I just come out for these walks. Put my action cam on the Osmo 6. As I start walking, I suddenly get a theme. I could talk about it. And then some days I don't talk at all, just walk. Still have the camera on. And some days I just ramble on like I am today. So I've got Simba coming. You're right. So I've got Simba coming in a couple of hours. They'll get on fine. Because Pagan wants to play. Simba's getting on a little bit now. I think he's 8. So he's not as playful. Sometimes gives a growl. I would just like to sit there and put his head on my knee. And you get a little bit jealousy. Nothing bad. You know, if Pagan comes across, wants to put his head on my knee. Good job I got 2. You know, it's a little bit of pushing, a little growl, he goes on a little bit then. That's just a dog thing. It's never come to anything, I don't think it ever will. But then, you know, they will go and eat out the same bowl, drink out the same bowl. Come on, Peggy. Sometimes it's just nice to walk in peace and quiet in nature. It'd be so soothing. Seeing all the colours, breathing the fresh air in. You know, like I say, yeah, I've got the camera on and I'm talking. And it just feels to me like I've got people with me. Because of the camera. Which is sort of nice in a sense. You don't get that isolation. I don't know, it's like a placebo effect. But hey, if it works, then it works. Certainly works for me. Here's the magpie. Chuntering about summit. It's usually a warning or distress call. Probably a cat in a bush or something, and a warning the others. So we get this tooth fixed this week. Not so much it's painful, well, it is a bit sore. It's just a horrible taste. Constantly in my mouth. So I'll probably have to go and have that pulled. Red teeth, eh? They're nothing but a problem from the day you're born to the day you bloody die. Mind you, it's all the crap we eat. Or, you know, the crap which is put in the food. I do have some dentures, but I struggle to get on with them. And I know you've got to allow a bit of time for them to settle into your mouth and adjust to your mouth so you don't feel like you're bloody talking with a golf ball in your mouth. Go on, good boy. And that could take several months. But there were a temporary set, which I had. And the dentist did say you'd have to come back and get a proper set made. So I think what will happen is, if I book it at the dentist, get this other tooth extracted, which has come loose. Oh, Peggy, why'd you get that side for? You're in an awkward mood today, eh? Come on. I'll get fitted up for some new dentures, and again, hopefully, then over the winter period, I can get used to them, let my mouth adapt to them. When tooth decay, the gum disease, it's all come off, or the back of what they call Gulf War syndrome, which obviously been out in the Gulf. A lot of the guys, I'll say the majority of them, have all experienced a lot of gum and tooth problems, abscesses, teeth falling out, just rotting. No matter how well you look after them. So it is a known phenomenon. I don't know whether said dentists get the bloody rest of them out while you're there, and I'll have some dentures, which, go on, Pagan, send a little dog on a walk. I'll see what he says. So that's one thing I could do next week. Planning wise, get that done. Okay, so I think what I'll do, sorry this hasn't been one of those videos where I'm going to talk about something and doing something. I've just been rambling on. It's just another one to the collection. So if you stayed on this long, well done. And thanks for watching. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and even comment. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.